saw the title of the video. Today we're going to be talking about truck mods you could do for free, literally $0, 100% free, things you could do to your truck to improve the appearance. So last truck mod video, we talked about truck mods you could do for under $100 that can be found on Amazon. Now, if you guys don't have $100 to spend and you still want to do some things to your truck, I got you guys with today's video. As you guys can see, this is my truck. It has a lot of things done to it that cost money and that obviously were not free. But there were some things I did to my truck when I first got it, because when I first got this truck, it was bone stock, that I did do it for literally $0. And it drastically improved the appearance of my truck. No, these things are not gonna like completely transform your truck. They're not gonna make it a SEMA build. They're not gonna make it a show truck, but they are some things you can do to your truck. They're gonna give it a more custom and more modified feel to it. Since my truck is pretty modified and I don't have a lot of these things on my truck anymore, I'm gonna be putting in pictures of other trucks, for example, so you guys kind of get an idea what I'm talking about. But we're gonna start with number one, and number one is debadging your truck. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite of debadging because I still have my stock FX4 badge on here. And if you come over here, I still have my 6.7 Power Stroke badge on here. The reason I still have the 6.7 badge is because I'm proud to own a 6.7 Power Stroke, and I kind of want people to know what it is. So this badge is going to stay. Plus the chrome complements this chrome nicely because this isn't going anywhere because this is like a part of the truck. The reason I still have my FX4 sticker on, I honestly, right now, since I don't have aftermarket taillights yet, I think it complements my taillights nicely. It kind of like ties in here. Once I get my aftermarkets on, this might go away and I might just run a debadge look here. At one point, I owned a 2002 Silverado and it had this like molding trim here that ran down the whole side of the truck. I went ahead and removed that and it gave it so much of a cleaner look. Also, my truck didn't come with any badges on the tailgate factory, but I know like the GMCs and the Silverados, they come with like Silverado here, and I think it says something here, I'm not too sure. But you can remove those badges and it'd give your truck so much of a cleaner look. Like, look at how clean this looks with no badges besides the Ford emblem. I just really like the look of debadging. It's something you can do for free. It's cheap, it's easy, and it can really drastically improve the appearance of your truck. Next up on my list is going to be removing your front valence or your air dam. I call it a valence, as some people call it an air dam, but I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So your front valence would usually mount right here, and it would hang down like I'd say 4 to 6 inches and pretty much cover up all the suspension of your truck. My truck, I took it off and it literally, I don't know, I just like the look of it off. Some guys keep it on there and they paint match it to their truck and that looks cool, but personally I like the look of it off. I think it gives the truck more of like a lifted look and a more aftermarket appearance without that on there. You could literally remove that with basic hand tools. It takes no time at all, maybe 15 minutes. Next up is one of my favorite things to do to any truck I own that comes with them, and that is removing the running boards. I know some people like the running boards because it makes it easier to get in and out of, but for me personally, I don't really care about that. I'm after more of appearance. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a picture of my truck up when I first bought it, when it had the running boards on it, and you'll see what I mean by it gives it so much better of an appearance. This is my truck now. I have no running boards on it, and it gives it such a clean look, and it looks almost like it's not lifted, but it almost looks lifted. When you have the running boards on the truck, it just makes the truck look like it's sitting a lot lower than it actually is. And taking those off clears up all that space down there, gives it such a clean appearance. Once again, removing running boards can be done with basic hand tools, and it literally takes like maybe 20 minutes, if that. Next up is one of my favorite things to do to any car or truck I own, and that is going to be removing the front plate. I live in Illinois, and you have to, by law, have a front license plate, but personally, I don't run one, and I've never been bothered by the police by it on my Mustang or any of my trucks. I'm going to go ahead and throw a picture in of my truck when I first bought it with the front plate, and you guys can see what it looks like now without the plate. So once again, just like removing the running boards and removing your front valence, removing your front license plate will literally clean up the front of your truck so much, and it just gives it such a more aftermarket, cleaner look to it. The plate was mounted right here, and that kind of, I don't know, it was just ugly to me, so I removed it. And I'm thinking about putting a light bar here in its place. Like just about every other mod we've talked about, removing a front plate can be done with basic hand tools, and it takes less than 5 minutes. Now, obviously be mindful, if your state requires a front plate, maybe keep it on if you're worried about getting pulled over, but if you're not worried about that, go ahead and remove your front plate. Next up on the list is going to be removing your factory mud flaps. I'm running a wide setup, a 20 by 12 with a -44 offset on my wheels, so the mud flaps looked out of place to begin with. Plus, I did not like the look. I don't know, I think it looks tacky. I like the look without mud flaps. Yes, obviously my truck gets filthy without them, with the wide wheels and whatnot. And there are probably a few new rock chips that weren't there when I had the mud flaps on. But removing them, once again, gives your truck a really clean appearance. And yeah, when you remove the mud flaps, remove your running boards, your front valence, I mean, like, it really cleans up the appearance of your truck and gives it a really sleek look to it. Last up on my list is a good detail for your truck. I know it kind of sounds stupid, but it makes such a huge difference on your truck. When I bought this truck, I'm gonna pop a picture up right now. You could literally see, like, my truck was in bad shape. The paint was really bad. It was faded. It has scratches. The truck was filthy inside and out. It was beat. I believe this was like a work truck for like a concrete company or something before I bought it. So it's seen better days. It wasn't really maintained on the exterior, like paint wise. So I went ahead and spent the full day just cleaning it, waxing it, buffing it, doing the whole 9 yards on it to get it looking right, and it completely changed the truck. Now that you guys saw the picture of my truck when I bought it, I'm gonna show you a picture of after I detailed it, and you can see how big of a difference I'm talking about. For me, detailing my truck cost me nothing but my own labor because I had all the supplies from detailing my other vehicles. You may have to go out and get supplies if you don't have any, but if you do, this is gonna cost you nothing but your own time, and it makes such a difference. Like, there is no better feeling than driving a clean vehicle, especially a clean truck. So take a few hours out of your day, go ahead and detail your truck, and that's gonna wrap up my top free mods for your truck. Yes, I know these are not big game changers. They're not gonna make your truck a SEMA build, but it is some free things you can do to your truck to improve the appearance. If this video helped you in any way or you enjoyed today's video, smash a huge thumbs up on today's video. Let me know in the comments below if there are any free truck mods I missed. And like I always say, if you guys are new here or you've been watching for a while and you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Riding, rolling, drinking, smoking, that's something I do. I've been hiding all of my emotions, that's something I do. I've been rolling around.